Hi, this is Alan from Hogdive and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the latest Adobe Firefly and how can you get it and use it on your Photoshop right now for free. Well, let's talk more about that free after I roll our intro. Okay, so currently we are on my desktop, and as I've stated earlier, how can you use Adobe Firefly on Photoshop for free? Well, the thing is, Adobe Firefly is basically free for those users who have the Adobe Creative Plan or Creative Cloud plan on their desktop. Here, if I open up Creative Cloud right now, here at my computer, and if I go into my apps, as you can see, I can get them because I am paying for the Adobe subscription. And right here on the beta apps, I can have access to the Adobe Photoshop Beta, which I can, by the way, open, and I'm going to be having an access to one of the Firefly's feature, which is generative fill. Here, basically you would need to have your browser open and go into firefly.adobe.com/hashtag. You would need to sign in. This one is completely for free and you would have access to 4 things: text to image, generative fill, which we already have access over here at Photoshop, text effects, which we don't have access yet on Photoshop, and generative recolor, which we would barely use. So basically these 2 things, text to image and generative fill, is the one powering what Photoshop Beta has. Here, how do we use it? Let's say I want to create a mountain out of nowhere. I'm going to select the whole canvas, and I'm also going to be clicking on generative fill. Let's do mountains, landscape with trees and nice and jungle. There, let's just click generate. Basically, Adobe Firefly is powering this. So by technicality, this is an Adobe Firefly feature for free in use over at Adobe Photoshop. So here, let's just wait for it. Boom, it created it right from the get-go. I didn't even have to do anything. This is a jungle vibe on a mountain with a lot of trees, and it creates 3 different copies, as you can see. Honestly, I like this one better, and you know what? Yeah, I like this one better. It has clear mountain views with a forest and a mountain with a lot of trees. What else can we do? How about let's make a pathway? Let's go and take our lasso tool, which is just another selective tool. We create a pathway, maybe around this area, and let's try it. Pathway. Let's click generate. This is all being powered by the text to image function of Adobe Firefly and the generative fill of Adobe Firefly, both mixed to create this amazing tool over at Photoshop for free. Okay, it tried it. Honestly, I don't see much of the difference. It created a little bit of like that, but maybe let's specify it a little bit more. This one kind of created it nicer. As you can see, there's a little road right there. Maybe let's go and make it more seeable. Maybe a bridge. Oh, you know what? Let's do here. Let's do a stone. Let's do that. And let's do stone. Generative fill, stone. So I want 2 stones right on this side so we can make a bridge right about here. Let's see if we can do that with just generative fill. Okay, that looks nice, but those stones are very close to the camera and I kind of don't... Oh, this one kind of works. Let's make this a bit more like cliff. Generate. All right, my bad. Make sure I highlight things properly. Cliff. Generate. Tried to create some people in there. Okay, you know what? This kind of works now. And now what if I do land mass? Everything that is being generative fill is basically this whole photo combined, merged, and that's where it gets its ideas. So it doesn't matter if you have multiple different layers or whatever behind or whatever you highlighted is what it takes to be the part of the photo, such as that. Cool. Now, what if I do a bridge? Bridge. Okay, it created a bridge, but it's right there. And I don't want that type of bridge. I want the bridge to be in the middle. So let's try it again one more time. Let's highlight this. Then I want to make a bridge. Wooden. It did create it. The thing is, it also created people with it. But let's see the other iterations. This one I think is the best one that I like. Honestly, it's not perfect, but that is me editing nothing. Now, you know what? We can erase this right here by just clicking on the mask, clicking on the brush, and pressing black. Basically, how masks work is black is to erase and white is to show. So we don't want this to show. So let's just do this. Simple as that. And let's also not show that part right there. There's like a cavern under. Now, what if I want the sun right here? Let's do that. Let's highlight this part. Oh, you know what? Let's add birds. Give me a moment. Block. Generate block of birds. And this, again, being just powered by the text to image and generative fill mixed up in Photoshop. Again, it is for free, but you would need to be subscribed on the Adobe Creative Cloud plan. That's cool. Just 2 birds. We can add 3, but I think this one looks the most natural. And let's also add a building or a house. Can we do that? Let's do that. Let's do a house. Let's generate. Yeah, we got some house. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. It looks like a real house in the middle of the things. Well, let's just add like another bridge right about here. Oh no, let's do water. Flowing water. That would be nice. Again, everything that you're seeing on the screen right now is generated all from Firefly. No use of my editing skills over at Photoshop. Didn't quite get what I wanted, so let's do a waterfall. Didn't quite get what I wanted again. So I guess let's just not do that one. Let's just do maybe right about here. Let's create a little skyscraper. There you go. We got a skyscraper. Let's just do that. That looked kind of natural in a way. But I still want to add something like a lava flow. Can we do that right about here? Just do lava flow over on the mountain. By the way, you would need internet access for you to be able to do this with Photoshop. Okay, how about let's do a lava flow. Can we do that? Let's see. Let's see how powerful this AI is. Let's just do lava flow. Generate. Okay, tried, but that does not look like a lava. That looks a little like a poop. Oh, that. Okay, okay, it added 2, but that is a lava right there. Okay, let's see if we can make that extend. Again, everything just AI generated. Oh, we got it to extend. That is so nice. Okay, let's see more. That does not look natural anymore. That looks kind of great, but this one looks the most natural, honestly. So I'm going to keep it like that. And then lastly, let's add a smoke. The generated images were removed because they violate user guidelines. Smoke from the lava. Yes, they have parental guidance and whatever guidelines that allows this to be a very usable but not so bad program that would allow people to just do bad stuff with it or bad edits. For this one, I'm just going to move it a little bit and I'm going to lower down the opacity. Now we got a little bit of smoke, although that doesn't look too good of a smoke. So maybe let's just remove it. And I think I'll keep this image right here, but we did not do one thing. What if we add my name on it? Make it my own wallpaper, right? So we can go again on the website firefly.adobe.com, click generate on text effects, press skip, and let's just go enter my text, which is Alan Avila, and let's do marbles. Generate that, and it's going to create this text right here. And now, as you can see, it is creating some marbles. That looks pretty nice, but I don't like it. Let's see some sample prompts such as marble granite. Let's see this one. I think I would like this one very much. Oh, that just looks nice. But we have a color marble too. Let's do that. Kind of nice. You know what? I'll take marble. Let's just do marble. Let's just do granite actually. Or we can just do lava as well. We can do a lot. But I think I would keep this one right here. And now we can just download it by pressing the download on the top. Let's do don't show again. This is content credentials, personal use only. We cannot share this or sell this. So I'm just going to save this over at my desktop. I'm going to drag it over at Photoshop. As you can see, created it right here. What if I just drag it all the way, something like that. And now this is where the editing part maybe comes in. Easiest wallpaper edit out of nowhere, all with the use of Firefly. Save it. I can just do file, export, save for a web, maximum quality, save, desktop. Boom. We got a whole photo with just the use of generative fill from Photoshop. And that is it for me. This is Alan from Dive. Hopefully you did learn a thing or two how you can access generative fill or Adobe Firefly features for free, still with that asterisk over at our Adobe Photoshop program. That is all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Dive video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, have a nice day.